Okay. I won't be able to check the chat and this offer. My counterclaim sits dates today since Monday the 12th of the 9th 2022 to conditional acceptance offer yearly gas safety check. My gut feeling is they're going to find fault again. It is Wednesday. They keep using the AI printing company AI based in London, England. I have physical disabilities, so I sent a reminder email dated Tuesday, the 18th of October 2022 at 5:30 to the agents. Reference to reminder of both my main flat door after the temporary repair of January 2022, 11 months delay. My kitchen taps, the cold tap first was November 2021. That's over 11 months delay. Now it's a hot tap. This agent working for MPS Housing Limited, unlawfully, there's things they've been doing, the agents in this car park where I live, Roxham to 12. The aim is to, I'm a beneficiary and setter for the, we learn about the birth certificate, a trust account, and I allow them entry. Now they're using, I found all my old occupation therapy reports from 2010, 2011 up to 2013, all being rejected to make minor attachments going back to 2011 and 12. I was displaced to my home then. I have a private life arrangement, a private life care that's none of anybody's business but my private arrangements, lawful in England. Head office a home group, limited companies, Newcastle on time. Public knowledge, you can research your company. The CEO is Mark Henderson, nothing against the man individually, I don't know him. The female called Lisa, last email said she'd rebooked for today's date, the 6th date. All four former dates I'd offered, they didn't even bother to take up upon. All the AI produced letters are always, since 2018 to date, have always been offering at AM to 12 PM when I have personal care needs and transfer medical equipment, you name it, I've got it. Going through it, and as soon as I know, the first offer, the second offer, and third offer, they Guy Phil had implied and breached a contract. He's breached my right to repairs, right? He's made assumptions about my personal life and private life in this flat. There are individuals living right next door and around me in this block as well. I raised the concerns about the glass being put on the path by the communal area, which is catching my wheels and my wheelchairs, a powered electric wheelchair. I've also sent a reminder email to the wheelchair company itself, Latchford Limited. I've also sent reminder emails and letters recorded post to Millbrook Healthcare Limited. It's all connected to the health and social care and housing. In England in 2020, 30 policies now are in place in 2022, today's date also. Integrated Care Partnership Board, the CEO is Toby, and that's public knowledge. It's all funded in England. On top of all this, sharing your personal data without your consent is unlawful, within line with the GDPR Data Protection Statute Act 2018. I have studied since 2012, but I had to be forced back, out of my home then. It took me 4 weeks to fight lawfully. Did you just hear that? Okay. So I have to keep this recording.
This is demonic. Yeah, since 2018. To date. They're using a printing company in London, and it's automated. So I sought clarification, basically. And it's caused me an issue because every time they put out automated appointments, also, basically, don't take. So it's a saga. I'm having to email, record a post when the emails get hacked. I have to send it. My internet keeps getting hacked, by the way, but get cut off. It's a hacking into the main internet that I pay for. Day in the life. This is everything's happening all at once in England, but with disabled people as well, generally speaking. So also this is on top. They want to put people like myself in institutional environments without informed lawful consent, without grounds, and they're trying to use the mental health. Let's just get this out of the way. Disclaimer: attempted murder. Okay. 13th of the 12th, 2002. It's a long time ago, and I cope reasonably well with it. Okay, it's not great. This really is not great. But no deliberately trigger reactions. But I am not unlawful. I am not a threat to any man or woman, and I'm not in breach of my contract with any goods or services. I studied tort law, common law, contract law, etc. So therefore, I am streaming this, and if I get cut off the internet, well, therefore, I am streaming. If I require any offer goods and services by other company, public or private, then I know to require the lawful full disclosure, terms and conditions of said contract. So therefore, at the moment, there's nothing in that regard. But I have, oh, by the way, my last rebuttal to Home Group Limited Company, head office Newcastle agents, got delivered yesterday's date, Monday, the 17th of October. No, correction, date before, Monday, the 10th of, what day was it? Yeah, 17th of the 10th, 2022. So this internet is rerouted, it's always being monitored and hacked into, unfortunately. There's nothing I could do about that. And my email is today at 5:30 to Lisa to chase about the bath. To chase up about the kitchen taps. And now my care friend checked the bathroom hot tap, and that's making a really strange sound, like a plumbing issue, and it is just unbelievable. So as I'm on this international targeted educateself.org on the website, if you can see it, if they haven't blurred it out. And I won't be able to check 19th 10 2022. It caused me an awful harm message, you know. But I ain't trying to keep going best one can, and they will make presumptions on preempting this. There's certain individual, Stuart, since I moved in here, 2009, the contract started on the 18th of the 9th. I got one over by the end of the year. The first stroke, 2010, 11, and then 2017. 2017 March, the unlawful assumption about my private. They keep attacking my computer, so bear with me. So, yeah. So I have sandwich, I have a hot drink, I'm just prepared just in case. Oh, it's not my fault that I had the bathroom items in the lounge. So they always make they make assumptions about fashion in my home. And you bought it, and they use in England what's known as adult safeguarding. Excuse me. I'm very confident, thank you, to handle my affairs financially, practically best one can in the circumstances one is in. Okay. So he, the male, was signing or somebody else. He kept fine. He didn't do his job right last year. And returned with some parts. And then there was something else going on. If I could live in a caravan with a disabled access and water access off the grid, I would, to be honest, I would. But this is unlawful, and I got no time or finance, and they know that. She suddenly just, I know there's automated, no matter what channel I am on, streaming on, they automatically are just monitoring this. Anyway, got a sandwich and a hot drink, and my grapes. Can't believe all these years I moved here. What's been going on? All the old documents I found yesterday as well. Please, anyone doesn't know, MK Ultra, trauma-based mind control, educate yourself to law. You can look it up. It's been going on since 1950s. Anyway, try and balance in my wheelchair. When your neck and your whole body just feels tired, you know, you're one of those days where you're just physically exhausted. So I got my blankets and things. So come.
Got to wear a mask. It's all right. Sorry. Read it all like that, yeah? Okay then. I've got to check the 40 lady gas meter in this month. Sorry.
I can ask you a question. It's been emailing. I'm gonna keep getting the offers, right? AI computer generated. What they do, when your colleague turns up sick, but it's in like normal. These volumes are do you ever get any emails with this gathering or anything else? And that's the admin side. You don't know what's been going on. You know, I have to say, since I got the first requirement, it's really good because when they send things to and they know that, and then you go to let's I'm getting off work so don't want me looking too so I've thought as much. That's what I said, but these are cancelled on the 6th of September. But you're making it automatically installed someone like Henry. I wasn't in the actual source. So therefore I have the method, correctly methods in my actual husband. I've already I need to follow them. She's the CA CEO, Martin. Yeah, she is the she was in the next part. The next stop. Martin. Yeah. Nobody else on the same. Up to. Have you had the same? Right, yeah. You know, it's not. I haven't done these not yet. Still with even I want. How are you doing? Only different times like all this, isn't it? How are you doing? Really ridiculous. The one that wants to come to let money. I want to mind them up in the place. What is this big something going on? Yeah. And a lot of it. economic climate, economic collapse, and then and will be but what's good currency oh yeah, oh God, how did you come to that point? I don't say that, but no, I do. Say something else. I can't afford it. So I'm going to have contract. Seems like you can sort of technology now. All smart. You've got smart. Thank goodness. Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it. You know, smart people got put into and I've got that been told on the analytical person, the company, all the company, it's like, hold on, every company that electric. What do you think is your okay, that's all. It's still nothing. 2009. Yeah, so I'll take it, I'll get an extra cup. Yeah, not here. On that side, and coming back on Sunday night. And then this come morning, I'll buy some dinner. Everything to go back. He, I was up, yeah, I'll say that's nice. So, no, we tried venue, all candles. Few witches, you know, was a house dog, and yeah, this dog popped in, you know, and next thing I know, this is have an opportunity to sort the bag, and it is like a bodybuilder type, really good, very good. And it's heavy bag, it is obviously, and right at the door, everything I have in that bag. It's just 2 years or so. Yeah, I went on to company, so I got the say no to somebody else, so I can get that. Safety useless, at the time, and we're having to get lots of it. Get the lot. But you know what we need to say? The silk is still roughly so opposite. For this national opposite. First of all, the other one things and not very well carried. The other part is very but when I didn't even know there was three process, so how many were I was very after
I'm on the board, really, out of hours. Our cash get through my phone. We really have to look. That's what we got from they said, well, we can. I said, why don't you get them through out? We're out. And then they said, got no choice but to join. Yeah, so I have temporary repair was what they did in January this year, and since then I've been waiting confirmation whether it's going to come back to the job. Yeah, so I think for that, so captain, taking I have just enough in the bank, and there's important documents in there, and it has personal safety. That I have to that I deal with everything now, like all this.
Sorry, what did you say?
really good. Yeah. Oh yes, I did. Summer. So I haven't really fine.
If the windows open, the boilers on,
Yeah.
and then so somebody has to go outside.
Oh, I see.
Keep
Keep
the
helping.
window open, the window open.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's what we're on our business, yes, when you gas off.
Thank you. Must be good for retirement.
Sorry,
You must be been up for long.
I've been on this home for about 10 years. Yeah,
You do retirement yet?
sorry,
Are you due for retirement?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Especially with the mortgage rates and all that kind of thing. Make you work to keep so you got. Could be how much more your mail time shares as the places of and suddenly how many important workers not getting I don't know why. Well, maybe it's how cool. Get one. Did you have holiday this year? No. Yeah, you did really hot. I don't have an England. Wasn't that hot? Working in it, were you?
Sorry.
Was you working in it? Oh my lord, how did you go? Good, gracious me.
It was really nice, but
Well, I had an accident on the 14th of the 8th outside. This left side of the motor of the wheel, the right half of the wheel. You have the car and then back up and up the road, what you do. You have the crash, don't you? This was on the car. And luckily it's by that railing by the flat way. And I literally was about to sit by the right the car coming. And apparently the company that got a contract for the services this wheelchair, they got sent the wrong part, the faulty part, back in July. So of course I had that accident. I screamed in terror, thinking I ended up breathing. So of course, straight in the curtain screen, like things they found blew up and blue. And then I made wasn't there. And I get into that pencil, metal pen that I grabbed and I get one here. This side was back to the floor. And then unfortunately after Sunday, I was going to the park to see the dog. And I thought it in it. And it was finding my family. That originating part in the eye was sent was extremely positive that all people have a will live on the top. If I was going to go across the street and run that side, if I had, I don't. But totally. But it wouldn't even warm me from them. So it's really strange. So give yourself one camping fan, handheld fan, in a way that's the other ground floor because it's a bit cooler than it is even in the higher. It's not as warm in winter, but in the summer it's cooler. Now we're not getting any more coffee. If there's pipes, we're not. Does it say like I feel like in the summer, it's even like I think shopping I don't know the handles. Then you want to see
John's close his door. You can close it. All right, I'll see you again. Then.
yeah, you take care. Bye.
10-minute job. Let's see what I recorded. Right.
I can't see it happening, no prediction. And all the so-called experts and aspects, but because it wants to go to digital currency, it's reset financially to not quite crypto. Oh yeah, the notifications. Yeah. Oh god, £170 phone just crashes on me yesterday. I bloody could believe it. That bloody expensive phone. The port has gone inside. I can't charge it. Yeah. I'm not paying out another bloody. I saved up for that one. I can't afford another 170 quid. So luckily I've got a contract phone. Seeing you won't need phones. All this technology now, isn't it? All the smart. Have you got a smart water meter yet?
It's audio recording evidence.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Really?
You know, smart meter got put in last week.
Yeah.
And I'm contacted. Hold on, the analog was first that you did the company.
It's evidence I was polite.
Policy. It's like, hold on, every time you tap, any bit of drop of water goes down. Is that electric?
You took a picture of the gas seal behind my.
Yeah, just check the pipe at the back. The gas pipe.
He's never done that before.
Yeah, we have to take loads. It's not now. Yeah.
He's taking pictures.
Where you smoke alarm and
2009.
He didn't do the.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the lady told me all those 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Had it sold off. She had the electric cooker.
He's never done behind a cooker before. It's an electric cooker, not a gas cooker.
Yeah, so I was hoping I'll get a date for the plumber as well, and the wood carpenter for the door. But last month delayed for the door. He smashed it in for me.
What? Sorry.
I got beginning of the year. So
What? Sorry.
I got what? Yeah. Not here. I was outside, where I was located with a friend of mine. Coming back at 12:30 at night. We're out with her birthday celebration. And then I've got a bag on my chair that attached to me. Everything in the whole bag went. Keys, storage. Two friends.
Oh, you was up in the town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
12:30 at night. So.
12:30 at night, yeah.
No, we're inside the venue.
Oh.
All cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
2 witnesses, females, the staff. So yeah, this guy comes in, looking around. I didn't see him because I was talking to my 2 friends and listening to podcasts. And next thing I know, he just apparently opportunities saw the bag and just it's like a bodybuilder type, really tall, very well built, and it's a heavy bag. He looked it off the seat and ran out the door with it. Yeah. Everything I had in that bag.
Jesus.
It took me 2 years to save up what I had. Yeah, I went after the company to get my copy of GDPR CCTV. My unit only, they refused. Saying there was somebody else in the background, so I couldn't get that. Police were useless. At the time, they were helpful. I was home group housing company they used to get a locksmith to pick the lock. But do you know what they used instead? It was what you see on telly, it's like a drug tray, a baton, a solid metal baton. The
First of all, the young woman, policewoman, she was very helpful, kind, and bit, not very well trained. The other guy was very efficient at the time at the scene. But when I didn't even know there were police officers, so how many were there? I was so shocked with it all when I got in. Couldn't get hold of my son on the phone. Absolutely couldn't believe how the hell was I going to get in. Didn't think about anything else but trying to get in the bloody home. And then there's no windows. And there's a number at the board to ring out of hours. I can't get through. You ring that number, you get through. That's what they first promised.
Yeah.
And instead, these other two guys, they didn't have a uniform on. They said, well, we can't. I said, why don't you get me through it? And then they said, you've got no choice but to smash the door in. Oh my God. Laughing on me. Yeah, so I have the temporary repair was what they did in January 20 this year, and since then I've been waiting confirmation when they're going to come out and finish it off. Yeah. And I've had no response, I'm chasing that up. Yeah, so I didn't get anything back. So much for that, innit? So I had to change my emails, I had to change my passwords, everything. I have just enough in the bank in case I'm rushed out of hospital or whatever, you know. And there's a couple of documents in there, and it has some personal data in there. But whoever's got it, so I have to inform, you name it, I have to inform those that I deal with, the change of email and all this stuff. Yeah. I can't believe it. The way it happened. Oh my God. Multiple people. Yeah. Is that many questions?
Sorry, what did you say?
Is that many questions?
Yeah, I've got something.
His van was pulled backwards into my disabled bay, by the way. That's what they do when they've been warned. They're going to someone's flat who is a target individual. That's what they do. I need one of those. I have these backup lights. They handle the pallet. Wind up radio, wind up clock, wind up radio, yeah, and a wind up light that doesn't need batteries as well. All these off-grid small items that you could say I'm prepared for the winter. Find you anything box going up as well. I'm just making chit chat. Is that personal structure though? That's the point. I thought it was me being efficient and getting all the dates offered and trying for the 2-month period deadline, and they all got rejected.
What's that?
All the dates I offered and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my 6th date. Because it's last date is on the 11th of November last year.
Yeah, yeah.
So I made sure I looked at the regulations, gas safety 2008, and as long as you offer within the 2-month deadline period, which and then the date that's a really good tip you've got.
What? The gas analyzer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I did in the summer. Right. A few months ago, smell a bit of gas from underneath. So I haven't used the boiler.
I've done a tank, got no conflict, so, yeah. The window's been open at the time. If the window's open, when your boiler's on,
Yeah.
so some gas will go outside.
Oh,
If you've got a window open, if the wind's blowing, you can get a little.
oh, I see.
With what?
Okay.
That's all. Your gas pipe work. That's all down.
Must be due for retirement soon. You know,
Sorry?
you must be. You've been up with the company for long.
I've been on this home group contract for 10 years. Yeah.
Wow. Did you retirement yet?
Sorry?
Are you due for retirement?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping 8 or 9 years time. So,
You
yeah.
want to get
8 or 9. They are Freemason numbers.
sure we get
Number 8
I haven't got
and user number 9.
especially with the mortgage rates and all that going up and all. Want to make you work to so you're shocked. Want you to keep working and, you know, be the machine for their corporation. I couldn't really have much Royal Mail shares holders.
Yeah.
And because of postal strikes article I was reading, and somebody posted it on Twitter, I couldn't believe how much profit the CEOs are making. And these ordinary workers are not getting systems, you know, cost of living, you know, going up and all. And it's like, wow, there are millions bonuses. I thought, and what is money? You can't take it with you, can you? So you just got enough to get by, that's amazing. Did you have holiday this year?
I've been on holiday, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Did you enjoy the hot weather we had in England? Wasn't that hot?
Not the 41 degrees, I didn't. 43
Working
degrees.
in it, were you?
Sorry?
Was you working in it?
I was, yeah.
Oh my lord, how
Yeah,
did you
I
cope?
did work on, I was working on a hottest day of the year.
Good
Yeah.
gracious me.
It wasn't very nice, but just had to do it.
Well, I had an accident on the 14th of the 8th outside. This left side of the motor of the wheel come right off the wheel. It's like a car, and the back wheel comes off the road. You have a crash, don't you?
Yeah.
This was on the car. I left it by that railing by these block of flats where it happened. And I literally was about to tip over the road with the car coming. And apparently the company that got the contract for services to this wheelchair, they sent the wrong part, a faulty part, back in July. So of course I had that accident. I screamed in terror, thinking I was ended up blinking, literally car hitting me, and ended up not here. So of course strangers heard me scream, and thank goodness they come to my aid and found the wheel up in the bush. and then how they just managed to temporarily put it on because the bearings go off, and thank goodness for that fence, on the metal fence that I had to grab, and thank goodness I could hear this side to bring me back so I didn't fall. And then on the 14th, that was a Sunday, lovely hot day, and I was going to the park just to see the ducks for a picnic. And good job I was buying my flat here, and they pushed me in here. And I called emergency people out, and long story short, they found that originally the part in July was extremely faulty, and I was put at risk. So there's a major investigation going on all that. And now we'll just wait to hear back from them to let them know when that new part, so they can take this part back to the company, and I'll get a proper part put on. But this is safe to use. I just want to check it. What happened? I couldn't believe that. I've never ever, all these years I've been involved in, had a will on the car. Because I was going to go across the street on the road on that side, and if I had, I definitely would have gone into that road. But sadly, but it was even warm even then. So, yeah. It was really strange, wasn't it? It was dry, very, very dry. So good job I had a camping fan, handheld fan, and these vents. In a way, that feels a ground cool, because it's a bit cooler than it is if people are higher. It's not as warm in the winter, but in the summer it's cooler. So it all seems fine.
Yeah.
Now what happened to our coffee? Yeah. It says pipes are okay. Yeah. What's it say? One gas meter. There you go. I always make sure I'm in credit for the winter. We always use water. I filled it up for the summer, so you let it hang down. Top up a bit more in the fall just to make sure it's enough to cover the winter. Get your clean and dry food in just in case you can't get out. All sorts.
Yeah.
That did take long. Well done. Are they changing any to regeneration, what's the word? Pumping heating systems? They're not going to change. I heard up north some of the housing companies might be doing that. Okay. Thank you, nice to see you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will.
John closed the door.
I do.
There you go. Katrina. Right, he was sent round. He was gaslighting me on the left-hand side. He was back. Psychological tactics. So, which his right arm you put behind the back. That's what they do, symbolising. I've got photos of my family doing that in 2018. So he did that on the step ladder. Checking the boiler out. It's windy out there, by the way. And then also he had it's ridiculous, is this? He had a particular headlights. He doesn't really need to put these lights attached to your head like camping lights. which I've got to set. So they're mimicking me. It's mimicking in the gaslighting program. So we did that. I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi now because my ears is ringing. These frequencies are strong. So again, it is Home Group Limited, housing company in England, agents for years doing all this behind, sending agents in, threats to me as a disabled woman physically. Since I moved in, so it's been all these years. MK Ultra trauma based mind control, repetitive all this. He didn't know. He just gets sent jobs by the admin department. Right. The company in England known as Mears Group PLC. It's public knowledge, that is. They own the company MPS houses. Okay. The admin side are the ones that don't correctly notify either Home Group Limited agents as admin. Oh, their call centre, they're using AI computer systems these days. Well, a long time now. They're the ones that subcontract out to do the letters to AI London-based printing company who constantly are sending AM appointments. So the saga for anyone similar to situation with disabilities, you have to push to get your, in England it's now Equality Act 2010. This particular clauses in there may be relevant to your situation. Disability reasonable adjustments, you know, to offer, i.e. we've got personal health care situation, needs, whatever situation you may have, to offer a lawful reasonable adjustment. This has been going on for a long time and they never do, and I have to keep emailing, and this is what's called as repetitive. Yeah, it's really unlawful. Direct discrimination and pure breach of Disability Discrimination Statute Act 1995. There's a statute in England. There's quite a few clauses in that. So it doesn't matter what I quote and what I do lawfully. They have a big agenda of their own. So they can't say I didn't allow entry, but you see, this is what happens since 2018. First, I get an 8 o'clock AM till 12. No, I cannot do. It's all on the housing records. Or then we offer dates, 4 dates originally I offered since Monday, the 12th of September 2022. It's all been ignored and rejected. This is Home Group Limited Company agents doing this, not MPS Housing Company. Okay, because that company is contracted in monetary terms to do jobs. They won't turn up somewhere unless they're paid it within the terms and conditions of the contract. So this is all to do with housing. Ever since I moved in, they know full well with the gaslighting program going on. It's key, not everyone, I'm sure, but key individuals are fully aware of a certain level as members of Masonic fraternity. Yeah. So I'm still waiting for the tap repair since November 2021, 10 months over delays. I'm still waiting for the flat door repair since January 2022. That's about 10 months delay. So you tell me who is in breach of contract? Terms and conditions, not I. And who's blocked my disabled wet room? This is all about this. They set me up for March 2017 by the home invasion on the 10th of the 7th, 2017. And I did not know what that was all about until I learned and started beginning learning about the gaslighting, the target program. It's worldwide, been going on since 1950s, so the technology side too. You can't even comprehend it all. So of course I report it as repair, and then when they lift up the flooring, I found, well, I didn't, the company, this in my area, a floor company, its agents, found the whole wood black, rotted. Not literally rotted, so it's unsafe in that regard. But it's black rotted, and the index of the water from the shower is not even a proper level to say, but that's a shower. And when I saved up to stay in a hotel and had a disabled wet room, that I took pictures of that. Because that's what I meant to be, a wet room for disabled people. It's meant to be like, not what I've got in this flat. I was let this place on false pretenses. They knew for the lady before me who was a wheelchair user, they had to move. And I wonder why. Did they know that the shower area, because it doesn't matter what I report to be right to repairs in terms and conditions of contract, they just get denied, get blocked, and cause me to live like I'm camping out, and I'm paying rent for this. Over 130, is it? I'll have to really check the accounts. And then the service charge on top. So they don't want me living there. And the policies in England is Agenda 2030 for anyone similar position to I. Especially when you're on the targeted list with no lawful grounds to be on it. And yeah, I'm not the only one. But these perpetrators that living right by me, and the key individuals especially, this housing company agents know full well what's going on. So I'm just making note of that and signing out. No doubt they were trying to BS again. So it is Wednesday. It is the 19th of the 10th, 2022. And the man was called Simon. And the girls, and 2 p.m. on the dot. And it wasn't, this time it wasn't long. Usually before it's longer. 20 minutes. That's all. Right. I've got to sign out now.